The learning goal for today is I can use the process of long division to divide. Make sure you write your learning goal on your note-taking page. When you divide, you should always use a checklist so that we don't forget any steps. Our checklist would be D, M, S, C, B. And because they're a bunch of letters, we have a different way to remember it. So we're going to remember it as, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Each letter actually is a step in the process of division. So the D stands for divide, the M stands for multiply, the S stands for subtract, the C stands for check, and the B stands for bring down. If I were to divide 56 and 4, I must first know what each one of the numbers is called. The 4 is my divisor. The 56 is my dividend. I need to remember my checklist. D, M, S, C, B. The first thing I have to do is to divide. So I have to think, how many times does 4 go into 5? I'm only going to work with the 5 right now instead of working with the 6. I'm going to pretend like the 6 is not even there. So I have to think, how many times does 4 go into 5? 4 goes into 5 one time. Then I have to multiply. 1 times 4. I'm going to multiply by my divisor. 1 times 4 is 4. It goes right under the 5. Then I have to subtract. I'm only going to subtract 5 minus 4 because remember, I'm pretending like the 6 is not even there. So 5 minus 4 is 1. Now I have to check. Whenever I have an answer to a subtraction problem, I should always check to make sure that my answer is less than my divisor. So is 1 less than 4? It is, so I can check it off and move on. I have to bring down. I will bring down one number at a time. So 6 now comes down and makes my new number 16. So now when I go to divide again, I have to repeat the whole process. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, and bring down. I have to make sure that 16 is my new number. So I'm going to divide 4 into 16. 4 into 16 goes 4 times. I have to multiply. 4 times 4 is 16. Then I have to subtract. 16 minus 16 is 0. Then I have to check. 0 is less than 4, so I know it will work. Then I have to bring down. When there's nothing left to bring down, I can put an X here, which symbolizes that I finished with my problem. But I should always check my work. So when I'm checking my work, I find the answer by multiplying my quotient with my divisor. So 14 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. If my answer is the same, I know I've gotten the problem correct. Now I can move on. 84 divided by 6. First thing I have to remember is my checklist. So 6 into 8. I'm going to divide. 6 goes into 8 one time. Then I multiply. 1 times 6 is 6. Then I subtract. 8 minus 6 is 2. Then I check. 2 is less than 6. Then I bring down. 4 is brought down and making my new number 24. I don't have an X on the bring down, so I have to keep going. Now I have to divide again. 6 into my new number 24 goes 4 times. Then I have to multiply. 4 times 6 is 24. Then I have to subtract. 24 minus 24 is 0. I have to check. 0 is less than 4, so I can move on. There's nothing left to bring down, so I'm done with my problem. Now I need to check to see if my answer's correct. My quotient times my divisor should equal the dividend. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 2 more is 8. So 84, it matches. So I know my problem's correct. I'll give myself a smiley. 432 divided by 3. First thing I need to do is make sure I have my checklist. So I have to divide. 3 goes into 4 one time. Then I multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. Then I subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then I check. 1 is less than 3, so I can move on. Now I have to bring down. There's 2 numbers left, but remember, we only bring down one number at a time. So 3 is brought down, making my new number 13. So I can check it off. I now have to go back and divide again. 3 goes into 13 4 times. Then I multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. Then I subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Then I check. 1 is less than 3, so I can move on. Then I have to bring down. There's another number to bring down, so I have to keep going. So it's a 2. I'm not finished with my problem because remember, it has to have the x on the bring down to know you're finished. So I have to do another round of divide, multiply, subtract, check, and bring down. So I have to divide again. 3 into my new number, 12, goes 4 times. Then I have to multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. Then I have to subtract. I'll try to squish it in. 12 minus 12 is 0. Then I have to check. 0 is less than 3. Then I have to bring down. There's now nothing left to bring down, so I can put my x under bring down, and I know I finished my problem. I still have to check my work. So I need to do my quotient times my divisor, and I hope to get the dividend. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 more is 13. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 more is 4. 432, 432. I know my problem is correct. On your note-taking page, I want you to do one more practice problem, and you need to bring it with you to class tomorrow. Don't forget your checklist. If you have any questions, write them down in the questions box. I'll see you tomorrow.